keep on doing what you do, doing what you do.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are starting off today's video in Mark's office, cloffice area, which is right in there. Some of you guys might remember that we kind of created this little area for him back when all the shutdowns happened and he was gonna be working from home indefinitely. Now he's been home for almost a year and it's been great, but he definitely has to have his own little space in there. So we kind of just decided to work with what we have. This used to be an entire other side of our closet, and it was all of Mark's clothes, like right there and right here. And we realized very quickly that we can easily fit all of our clothes on one side. So we decided to take down all of the shelving in here and just kind of make it his own little space. But after working here for a little while, he's realized that he needs a little bit more desk space. So we pulled the black desk in here, like I said in my last video, but this doesn't really flow well together. Plus, it's gotten super dusty in here like anything does, and it needs to be organized a little bit. So we're gonna move that desk out and move another desk in, get it all put together, and get this area cleaned up and ready to go before he starts another work day.
Got me high above, like the sun by the moon, he's a star, baby, I'm lighting up, like a fool, it's true, it's true, he's making me blow my mind and I can't stand the thought of being without us.
Anytime I'm about to get started on some cleaning, you guys know this, but I like to start a load of laundry, at least downstairs, if not upstairs too. But this laundry room right here off our master bathroom just happens to be right on the other side of his little office. So I thought it would be important to get laundry going. Actually, I was keeping it going because I had started a load earlier and we had several loads to get done because I had kind of fallen off the laundry bandwagon there for a second. So I'm just doing this really quickly and then we're hopping right into getting his office all situated. From high ground, keeps catching me every time I fall. You got me safe and sound, safe and sound. We just do what we do, ain't no joke about love. He's the one. It's kind of crazy to even think about the fact that I became a mom almost 10 years ago, but when I had Ava, I was actually still working at Chick-fil-A as a manager, and then I didn't quit there until I was pregnant with Kate. And I had been there since I was 15 years old, actually 14, just about to be 15. So I was there for a little over 10 years at a few different Chick-fil-A's. And then I also did a whole bunch of other stuff too. I ended up nannying for a family locally to us. And I was a teacher at Sylvan Learning Center. I kind of did the SAT prep, which is a little bit crazy to me because I didn't even like taking the SAT, but I really enjoyed working with the students that I worked with. But anyways, all that to say, I really didn't become a full-time stay-at-home mom until I was pregnant with Kate. So I stayed home with Kate, and then I had Max, and then I had Bo, and then about 2 years ago is when I started doing YouTube. So before all that, I definitely didn't need any type of office or any type of workspace, but since I do YouTube now, I definitely need somewhere to work and have a quiet space for me to get stuff done and get my voiceovers done. So Mark and I knew back when he started working from home too that we each had to have our own individual spaces, and we kind of just started talking through everything, and he really wanted this space, and it kind of just made
the most sense for him. It has the best Wi-Fi signal in our house, which he has a bunch of video calls and phone calls, stuff that he has to be connected to the internet at all times. It's also really, really quiet in here, and it just makes the most sense for him to be in here. And so that is why I took the office upstairs, and it has also taken me a really long time to get that situated, which is okay. But we kind of came in here months back. If you guys missed that video, I'll link it in my description box because it was a good video. We kind of just like tore this whole side apart and redid it and made it his own. He picked the color and everything in here, and I just really, really, really like the way that it turned out, and I'm glad that he has this own space. If he ever was to go back into the office one day, he would still use this space for an office, because I really don't think he'll ever go back full-time in person. So he'll be working from home at least 2 or 3 days a week anyway, so he'll need this space, but I have a feeling he's going to be home long term.
Alright, ooh baby, just hold tight. We're up at the moonlight, believe in the magic. On side, we'll make it feel just right. Just look at that bright light, believe in the magic. And we can save you from your past. This bond is always gonna last. When nothing else makes sense, just dance. What you gonna do? We're doing it all. The feeling is so. Baby, you got me. Believe in the magic. We're doing it all. The feeling is so. Baby, you got me. Believe in the magic. Baby, you got me.
I've decided that this is going to be my year of making a conscious effort not to just shift stuff around, but to actually find a home for it. And when I have it in my hand, take it to its final place. You know, a lot of times I'll just grab it and throw it somewhere else so I can finish what I'm doing. But that just creates more work for me in the future. So I'm trying really, really hard. I try hard in this video. Mark and I work together to find like permanent homes for things, because that is probably one of my worst habits.
The feeling is so. Baby, you got me. Believe in the magic. We're doing it all.
I got my little beau buddy in here with me helping, but I just heard my laundry finish and I want to trade it over because I'm trying my hardest to stay on top of laundry today, because I probably have about 6 loads that I need to wash and dry.
Baby, you got me. We're doing it all. The feeling is so. Baby, you got me. We're doing it all. The feeling is so. Baby, you got me. Believe in the magic. We're doing it all. The feeling is so. Baby, you got me. Believe in the magic. We're doing it all. The feeling is so. Baby, you got me.
I'm not quite sure where we're gonna put this black desk, or if we're just gonna give it away. Mark has had it for a while, and he's actually saved the drawer from falling twice. Once when they first bought it, he and his mom were together, and as they were taking it out to the car to load it up, the drawer fell out and he caught it in midair. And then another time, Mark and I were loading it onto, or maybe off of, a U-Haul truck, and the drawer fell and we didn't see it falling in time, and it fell on his foot. So he kind of saved it with his foot.
Where do we go from? Where do we go from here? No one can save us from keeping clear. I don't wanna lose you.
I wanted to share something with y'all that has been so helpful to me lately, and bringing in this desk kind of reminded me of that. A lot of us are home these days and doing most of our shopping online. I know that I am, and we've been taking on quarantine projects too and buying things for around our home. So I don't know if any of you are like me, but when you go to check out, do you ever wonder, like, I wonder if there's a coupon for this, or I wonder if this could be any cheaper? That is where Honey comes in. It is literally just a free browser extension, and it scours the internet for coupons for you that you can apply when you go to checkout. It takes almost no energy on your part. It's kind of a no-brainer, and it's just a win-win for you. So for instance, here when I'm checking out, Honey will pop up and you can just click apply coupons, and you wait a few seconds for it to search for any coupons for that site. And if Honey finds a working code, then you will see your prices drop. Last week I got online and did a lot of shopping for Max because he is my kid that is just lacking in the clothing department, and I was just adding stuff to my cart, and when I went to check out, it took about $40 off my total, and I didn't even spend that much to begin with. So if you have a computer, Honey should absolutely be on it. It is free and it works with whatever browser that you have. You can get it by just going to joinhoney.com/Joanna. It's just 2 easy clicks to get it installed. I know I don't like anything that's super complicated. I don't want to have to think about it. So it's super easy to install, and you can immediately start shopping all the deals. You can shop from their Honey site, or you can just go to whatever site you want to and it'll automatically pop up too. So again, it is joinhoney.com/Joanna. So they know that I sent you, and thanks so much to Honey for sponsoring this portion of today's video.
You know that I'm the queen of overthinking. It's like we're done before we even started. So if this is the end now, baby, know that I gave it my all. I believe in us. I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. Hope you believe in us. Please don't give up on me. At least give me a try. 'Cause you're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing that I've ever had. You're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing.
Mark kept going back and forth about what he wanted in here because he was thinking that he wanted something L-shaped, but then he also loved the desk that he already had. He just wanted it to be a little bit bigger. So I kind of mentioned, why don't you just get another one of the same and we can just turn it into an L-shaped desk, because these desks are very affordable considering what they are. I'll link them in the description box because I know a few of you were asking me over on Instagram too. But this ended up working out really well for him, and I'm glad that we did it this way. And you cannot find a desk that is easier to put together than this desk.
Give up on me. At least give me a try. It's like you almost know what I am thinking. 'Cause I believe in us. I won't give up.
It connects the dock to the laptop. I just don't need that much cord. So like when we get done, that's probably some motion.
I'll talk to Bowser.
There we go. I might get like when we're all done, I might find somewhere like some twist ties and kind of bunch up whatever. It doesn't need to be just sagging. Yeah, that's basically what I need.
So when our kids are playing outside, we get notified of any kind of like motion or movement, and we were specifically looking at the front porch, and typically we just kind of ignore it because we know they're outside playing, but we saw that it was Max and Bo and they had their little stuffed animals, and anytime they're in the zone playing, they get these high-pitched voices with each other, and we're just the typical parents, like literally staring at our phones watching them and smiling really big like weirdos. But you know how it is, like when your kids are kind of anywhere away from you, even though it's just a tiny bit away, you feel like you're even more obsessed with them than you are when they're right in front of you. We just love watching them play. It's so sweet. But cords underneath desks and cords in general are just the bane of my existence. I struggle so much with them, so we're going to try to get some type of zip ties or something. I've seen so many hacks on Pinterest to do underneath the desk. I did them the best that I could for now with what I had, and it's fine. The chair kind of covers it up anyway.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. What's wrong with them? I don't understand. Maybe it will pass by, someone save me. Before I pass out, I'm too lonely to be done. I'ma drink at this page. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy and you don't let. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain? If I had an option to be someone else, I would.
And now that our closet and Mark's little cloffice are both clean and vacuumed, I'm just trading over one more load of laundry before I go upstairs and work in my office. I can't wait for you guys to see it and see the floor in there, because I feel like that hasn't been shown that much on my channel, and then also do some other straightening up upstairs.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? And yeah.
I think that I only wiped down the girls' bathroom and the boys' bathroom maybe one time thoroughly over all of Christmas break, which is a little bit embarrassing to admit. So these bathrooms were needing some attention, and that kind of got me thinking that granite just has to be super forgiving as a countertop, because you cannot tell in watching these clips how bad their countertops were, especially the boys, because we've really been trying to give them some independence with their toothpaste. We still thoroughly monitor their teeth brushing, but they put their toothpaste on themselves a lot of times, and it is just so icky and nasty. So it was rough in there. The girls' bathroom in here isn't quite as bad, but in a little bit with the boys' bathroom, it was much worse. So if you are slacking over Christmas break with your cleaning or like your routine cleaning, you are not alone.
just want the mood to be right, keeping it low in the night, yeah. So long since I get a glimpse of a light, it's blurring out my eyes. We should open up a window. I can't see clear. Yes, I know how to window. Cause it's just my habit, and I can't describe it. And she can talk about it like it's magic, the way that she loves my habits. I'm good, giving her compliments. I'm yours if you need a friend, yeah. Fake one, staying until the end. Yeah, I know how to play pretend. Tell me, how do I get inside? Open up your mind. In this I know how to win a fight. Cause it's just my habit, and I can't describe it. And she can talk about it like it's magic, the way that she loves.
Okay guys, I am up in my office for phase 2. I don't know if you guys watched the video where I kind of did phase 1 and went through all kinds of stuff in here, and I ended up putting stuff in a lot of bins over here. Mark and I took the time to put those bins where they needed to go, as well as a lot of stuff right here and his instruments, but there's still a number of things that need to be sorted out, including this closet right here. This has always been like my gift wrapping and party stuff up there, but what I really want to do, at least I think I want to do this, is pull out those wire shelves and get some kind of IKEA system in there and make this like my gift and party and Cricut closet, because it actually has a good bit of space. Let me come over here. I mean, it's not huge or anything, but I have tons of wrapping paper down there that I probably need to give some of that away. But anyways, at one point this was very organized. It is not anymore. There's just a bunch of bags. Like, we save all the bags when we get them for Christmas or birthdays. They're just all jumbled up in here, so I cannot wait to get this organized. This will not be today. I'm actually just gonna close the closet doors, but it will be very soon, and I cannot wait to get it done. And then in this other closet over here, I'm thinking this is going to be like my YouTube closet. Right now, it pretty much just houses a lot of our pillows. It's not organized at all. It's a little bit overwhelming, actually. I probably need to get rid of, okay. So they all fell out, but basically this is a pillow closet. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have like my tripod, my camera equipment, all of that type of stuff. I don't really even have any lighting, so I'm gonna use this for other stuff too for sure, but I might even get some type of IKEA system in here too. So that's the plans long term, and obviously some type of pillow decluttering. For now, I'm going to just be shoving this in there and not thinking about it. My main goal for today is just to get the rest of this stuff kind of put where it needs to go and get all the baseboards wiped down. Y'all know I love to do that, and vacuum in here because I cannot remember the last time this room was vacuumed.
Without any warning, we're sucking up the oxygen. The room is getting smaller. We always have it coming, like animals who like to bite, tasting our disaster. 20-something seconds go on and on. 20-something seconds go. I'm not ready for darkness. I'm not ready for darkness. I know we can do better. I'm not ready for darkness. If we promise to hold on and to never let go, I'm not ready for darkness. I'm not ready for darkness. Hey, 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 it's you. The roof is gonna cave in. Roaring with some dinosaurs.
I mean, I found $80 when I was cleaning out this little thing on top of my desk, so it wasn't all bad. The cleaning sometimes is worth it for the tips that people like to leave me. I actually don't know whose money that is, but it's mine now. And because I don't remember anything unless I write it down, I decided to hide this money in a drawer, because then I will find it again in a few weeks or months and be just as happy and surprised.
If we promise to hold on and to never let go, I'm not ready for darkness. I'm not ready for darkness.
I bought my desk months ago from World Market. It was on major sale. I want to say maybe at least 40% off. And if it's still available, I will link it for y'all. And then the chair with it, I got from Wayfair. And I will link that too, as well as the lamp that I will show y'all in just a little bit. Also, I get lots and lots of link questions each video. And I try my hardest to make sure that I respond. But I know that I miss some of them sometimes. And I'm so sorry about that. But you guys make sure that you always check my description box, because I have links in there that are just permanent. They show up on every single video, so that might answer some of your questions. And I appreciate so much those of you who let me know anytime my links aren't working so I can go fix them for y'all. That is such a huge help to me.
I want you more than money. I wanna float on downstream, go and find my wild dreams, yeah. I'd kill to feel it all shake you like a twisted mind game. I'll be burned by your flame, oh. Ups and downs, no in-betweens, fire and ice, burn gasoline. You know I love it. You know I love it. Love and hate, romantic sin, fire and ice, gone with the wind.
It is pretty convenient the way these windows pull out like that, and most of the windows in my house make it to where you can kind of pull the top piece out too, so you don't have to stretch like this. But this window and the one in the boys' closet, for some reason, does not open like that, so I was kind of stretching like a crazy person. But I typically try not to use paper towels when I'm doing windows and mirrors and stuff. But when it's this nasty, it will absolutely ruin any type of microfiber cloth that I have. So I always use paper towel for this. I got it the absolute cleanest that I could, but some of the places I was scrubbing, I quickly realized was the paint from when they sprayed the outside of the house to paint it. Our outside color is grizzle gray. It's a Sherwin-Williams color. It's a dark, dark gray. And so some of the paint splatter kind of looks like dirt, but I got it as clean as I could, and it looked much better than it did before.
You know I love it. You know I love it. Love and hate, romantic sin, fire and ice, gone with the wind. You know I love it. We're the kind, burning blind. We're breaking all the laws of our universe. Northern lights.
Funny story with cleaning this window. So if you look out the window at a certain angle, you can kind of see the driveway and whoever is coming down the driveway. And Mark and I had ordered lunch like through the DoorDash app, and so we were waiting on our lunch to come, and it's just a running joke now that nobody can ever find our house, even though it's in Google Maps and it's pretty easy to find. But people always drive past it every single time. And while I was cleaning the window, I'm pretty sure I saw him drive past our house about 3 times before he finally pulled in the driveway. And I kind of waved to him out the window, and I guess he was like, why are you looking through the window upstairs at me? I wanted to be like, buddy, you might think it is weird that I'm waving at you, but if you only knew that I had a camera rested on a tripod right now filming me clean my house, I don't really even know what you would think about me.
We're breaking all the laws of our universe.
Y'all will see here in just a second where I end up positioning the desk, and I just kind of liked the idea of it being a little bit catty corner so you can see who's coming in the room, but you can also look out the window. And then I kind of like the desk being over on that side because I would love to put a mirror on the wall with the window because it will also have some natural light coming in. That's just my thought process a little bit with that. I'm sure I'm still going to be moving it around about a million times. I would also like to get a rug in here, but I do not like the way that rugs crinkle up on carpet, especially if I put them underneath the desk. So I'm kind of struggling with that a little bit because I do not like that. But I showed a little sneak peek of my office over on Instagram, and I love that so many of y'all messaged me and said that I should put an ice cube down where I used to have the desk, or to also use a fork, I think, and maybe comb through it. Those are really, really good ideas. I ended up leaving it for a second because I didn't see the messages until later, and you can barely even tell where the desk was, so that's really good. But I love that y'all were sending me your little hacks.
If you ever feel alone, 'cause yeah, sometimes we'll feel alone. In a second, I'll be right there. Turn around, let it rain. Turn around and let it rain on me. Don't you be afraid. Just follow me. You don't need no space. Just follow me. Like a mirror, you reflect me. Like a Friday night on the weekend, I feel blessed and free. I just don't want this moment to end. But now you say you gotta go. Baby, why you gotta go? Like a mirror, you reflect me. I just don't want this. I just don't want this moment to end.
I know this is so random, but I cannot be the only person who constantly gets these calls. I know that because my parents and I were talking about it the other day, and they said that they get them all the time, and Mark gets them too. But while I was cleaning this bathroom, I think I got 6 different phone calls from different phone numbers, but all the same person. I've gotten to the point where I just answer it now, and then I immediately block the number, but it's always somebody who's calling to tell me about my car warranty and how it's expired, and they've tried to get in touch with me numerous times. Do you guys get this call too, and does it drive you nuts? I know there's something that you can do to like get rid of these crazy robo callers. I think some of them are even people, but what in the world? Do people not have better things to do with their time than that? Like, I don't get any other types of calls anymore, just the car warranty ones.
This moment to end. Baby, why you gotta go? Like a mirror, you reflect.
I'm really happy that I ended up deciding to get these mats for the boys' bathroom. They were majorly clearanced out a while back on Target. They just help to change the look of the bathroom, make it feel a little bit more comfortable, and I just love that they are holding up with boys in there. But the last thing I want to do today is just get a load of laundry going upstairs because I had focused so much on my laundry downstairs. I hadn't done a ton up here, and it was getting backed up as usual. But every time that y'all click in on one of my videos, it means the world to me. It means so much to me when you stay all the way till the end. And no matter how many comments I get on a video, I always recognize the names of the people who comment every single time, and that makes my heart very, very happy. I'm so thankful for every single one of y'all. Don't forget, if you need any type of link, it's probably in the description box, but do not hesitate to reach out to me. Leave a comment below or message me over on Instagram. I love y'all so much. I will see y'all next time.
There's a new part of me, part of my haven't seen the best of me, I know. You can try to fool yourself like you love somebody else.